Times Now has accessed a chilling advert placed by Pak terror proxies on a closed internet chat room. The advert expressly invites youth in Kashmir to join what it calls is an uprising and learn to wage hybrid warfare. The ad demolishes claims being made by mainstream parties in Jammu and Kashmir that Pakistan is not sponsoring pelters and other proxies who are leading ambushes on our forces or fighting in the valley to destabilize India's democracy. Yes, mainstream political parties, even in the face of the evidence that we are showing you of a direct Pak link to all sorts of terror activities in Jammu and Kashmir, these mainstream political parties belonging to Omar Abdullah and Mufti Muhammad Saeed's daughter and Chief Minister of the state, Mehbooba Mufti, have come out and said Pakistan is doing no such thing. Can you imagine, before a very crucial by-election, these political parties are giving Pakistan a clean chit? Is that their way of respecting the sacrifices of our braves? Let's put that question out tonight. Joining me on the debate, Colonel V.N. Thapar, who is a Kargil martyr's father. And also with us, Nizamuddin Bhatt, General Secretary of the PDP, and Syed Aga Rahula, former Minister and Chief Spokesman of the National Conference. Let me first begin with you, sir, Nizamuddin Bhatt Saab. Why are you giving Pakistan a clean chit? Here is evidence, sir, on your screens, how Pakistan is floating terror schools to teach young, impressionable Kashmiri youth how to wage, in their words, a war, a cyber war against India, and to participate in what they call is an uprising in Kashmir. And your political party says, no, nothing. Pakistan, poor things. It's the National Conference that is doing it. Sir, how shameful. How shameful is that? What are you expecting us to say tonight?
You see, Rahul, the discourse you are trying to trigger is absolutely misleading.
Misleading.
You can't bring things out of the context.
Okay.
Pakistan and India have been contesting on Kashmir ever since the partition, 1947. That's history. Having said that, both have been part of problem. Both have been
Sir, मैं आपसे एक सवाल पूछ रहा हूँ.
One or the other way.
Doesn't your party member today give a clean chit to Pakistan?
Let me tell you, if you get it to...
Yes or wrong?
If you
yes
get
or
it
am I
to,
wrong?
You see, our candidate from Budgam said that even National Conference is involved in stone pelting. That's what he said.
No. And the National Conference says stone pelters are martyrs.
I don't categorize. Let me tell you. Let us bring into debate in its proper light. Let us put it into context.
No, the context is the elections. The context is shameful appeasement. The context, sir, is an attempt to sell India and sacrifice it on the altar of treachery.
If you allow me to speak,
go ahead, sir.
See,
rationalize it.
Either you allow me to speak,
Boliye, sir,
so that I am able to make my point and enlighten you on the facts. You have to see them in proper light. Polls are going on. Candidate must have seen some disruption somewhere. That's how he blamed National Conference. But as far as the stone pelting is concerned, if you go to the genesis, yes, it is National Conference of whose culture we are victims of.
Right. National Conference culture. Go back to 1930, but don't address the reality on the ground. I want to play the PDPs. No, I'm sorry, sir. I reject this. I completely reject it. You are giving today Pakistan a fig leaf of legitimacy. You are giving them a fig leaf of legitimacy. It is shocking because you're in government.
I will come to Pakistan also.
No, come on. Don't come to Pakistan. Start with Pakistan. Don't today pit Indian against Indian, sir. Disgusting. I'm terribly sorry. That is disgusting. Syed Aga Rahula, do you pelt? Do you fund pelters? Number one, do you also believe that pelters are martyrs? I'm asking the National Conference of Omar Abdullah. I'm asking.
You see, you have to,
Mr. Rahula.
You have to make national public aware about the crisis.
The PDP
they should know the facts.
The PDP accuses you.
That
gives Pakistan a clean sheet, accuses you. You need to respond. 1 second, sir. 1 second.
Gave rise to violent protest in Kashmir.
Mr. Bhatt, 1 second.
86 was the year. The infamous power crisis.
I want to show the visuals to our viewers of what we exposed. What we exposed. That is Pakistan proxies. Pakistan proxies. Pull out those pictures, Director Saab. Just put them out. Yes, look at those. Do you know social media as an instrument for uprising, hybrid war, new battleground? I am not writing this. This is Lashkar-e-Toiba. This is the horrible character called Hafiz Saeed, the butcher of 2611. He's putting out this, and you are giving Pakistan a clean sheet. Sorry, sir. I don't know. I don't know how to respond to this. This is disgusting. I want to bring in Sayyid. I'm going to lower your fader because you're derailing this debate. I want to bring in Sayyid Agha Rahula. Sayyid Agha Rahula, your response. The facts are on screen.
See, the fact of the day is that the PDP candidate is facing the heat of the day. Until very recently, he was with Congress and he didn't see this situation from this perspective. Now that he has joined PDP and is a candidate from PDP, is feeling the heat. The only reason today the people are angry and are out in the street
straight question.
Is that because they are betrayed.
For you.
We didn't ask, we didn't invite PDP to go and join hands with BJP.
Matters for you, Mr. Rahula.
It was a complete betrayal.
I'm asking you.
That's why the people like Nazir, who is the candidate right now representing PDP,
is for the national conference.
Is facing
Simple
the
question. Are Pelters martyrs for the national conference? Yes, no.
Rahul, whoever is out there is angry. We have been always saying that there are people.
Yes, there are braves out there. Colonel V.N. Thapar,
these people,
brave young men, like those, like your children,
are angry. They are alienated. They need to be addressed.
But I'm not hearing any Kashmiri Neta today, any mainstream Kashmiri Neta coming out and saying that the real martyrs are those brave young men who are taking bullets in defense of this country, Colonel.
Yeah, you know, it is exactly this attitude of beating around the bush and buttering their own slice that has led to this state of affairs in Kashmir.
Yeah.
When young boys and young men are not going to the schools, their schools are being burned, they are not getting any skills. Here are people who are kind of marketing for these rotten people across the border. Things like supporting their cause. How can you allow a person who's sitting on a branch to cut that branch while you are sitting down below and watching him fall?
Exactly.
Why are you turning the society into a violent society? Who will pay the price for it later on?
No, they don't care. They just want to win the election, sir. Chief Minister
they just want to win the elections, and that is why this is what is happening.
They just want to win elections. They want to be able to hold on to
They'll keep on throwing the ball in the other party's court.
And the treasury and have a good time. That's what they want. This is not about paying people back. And now look how brazen it is. Times now picked up the phone today. Vivek Narayan, our managing editor picks up the phone. Our executive editor rather picks up the phone, calls the number, which is listed on the advertisement of the Jamaat-ud Dawa Lashkar-e-Toiba website and on that ad. And we actually speak to one of the recruiters. Listen to this. This is how brazen it is, ladies and gentlemen. Listen to this conversation.
साइबर टीम का सोशल मीडिया की जरा डेट्स पता करने थे. कब हो रहा है गुजरावाला में
ये तो हो गया, ये इतवार को हुआ है.
अच्छा जी, तो फिर आगे फिर किस तारीख होगा जी, कहाँ होगा?
आगे उनके नंबर लेने पाएगा, उनसे मालूमात लेने आप. दूसरे नंबर 0320
जी
4421.
अच्छा जी, इसमें यहाँ क्या क्या सिखाने मिलता है, क्या क्या मिलता है सीखने को?
ये तो उनको ही पता होगा जी. क्या करते हैं वो?
नहीं, कुछ थोड़ा बहुत तो बता दीजिए कि कैसे हमको कुछ आइडिया हो जाए।
मैं असल मैंने कहा बैठता नहीं ना उनसे, ये भाई आपको बता देंगे, जिम्मेदार हैं उमर भाई।
अच्छा उमर भाई मिलेंगे। अच्छा ये क्या है, आप ये साइबर टीम का ही है ना?
हाँ जी, साइबर टीम का।
अच्छा, और आप कौन बोल रहे सर?
मोहम्मद अरशद।
अच्छा, आप साइबर टीम से हैं। थैंक यू जी।
Muhammad Arshad of the Lashkar-e-Toiba cyber team speaking to Times Now, confirming that they are training young impressionable Kashmiri men to rain stones on the idea of India. The proof is there, and mainstream politicians are playing politics with the lives of these young men. There it is. I leave it at this. Lots more coming up on the news hour.